Please welcome Bioneers Indigeneity Program Manager Alexis Bunten.
Good morning. Since its founding in 1991, Bioneers has always honored Indigenous worldviews, knowledge, and approaches. Indigenous visionaries from Robin Kimmerer to Tom Goldtooth, Winona LaDuke, Oren Lyons, and countless others have spoken at and attended the conference since the beginning. In 2007, our Indigenous board members established the Indigenous Forum, and in 2011, Cara Romero formalized the Bioneers Indigeneity Program. Through Cara's leadership in continuing to foster a safe, bold, and brave space for Indigenous peoples to feel welcome at Bioneers, our Indigenous contingency has grown year by year. Yeah, give it up. Now, I'm not saying we keep track of the Indigenous conference goers like the government or something, but I did do an informal count of Indigenous conference goers last night, and I came up with about 310, give or take. Yeah. That's about 15% of our entire conference-going community here this weekend. And think about it this way, if you consider that Native peoples make up about 2% of our country's population, and thinking about what many of our parents and grandparents have gone through in order for us to be here today, I think our Indigenous presence here at Bioneers 2018 is pretty awesome. The graphic behind you shows the 97 tribal affiliations that I know of. I know I'm missing some, forgive me if I didn't get yours, of our Indigenous contingency here at Bioneers 2018. Some of us have multiple tribal affiliations. Some of us are from Native and non-Native and settler backgrounds. Some of us have recently learned of our Indigenous roots. But all of us are recognized by our communities as tribal members, and not a DNA test or family myth. Sorry, Elizabeth Warren. We come from as far away as Ecuador, Puerto Rico, and Indonesia, and from right here with our Coast Miwok host tribe and the Muwekma Ohlone just across the bridge. We're toddlers and grandparents, parents, aunties, uncles, and relatives. So at this time, I'd like to ask anybody who wants to, who's part of our Indigenous community here at Bioneers, to stand up and be acknowledged. Woo. I see a lot back there. There's some of our youth over there. Some people in the front row here, over there. Woohoo! You're all trailblazers. Woohoo! Indigenous partners from tribes, NGOs, and philanthropy are also here at Bioneers. We're the change makers who are trailblazing solutions based in our values and knowledge. We also have 15 Native youth organizations here with whom the Indigeneity program has been partnering on several educational projects, including a map-making initiative in partnership with Google Earth Outreach. If you would like to see the projects our Indigenous youth have been spearheading and working on over the last few months, come to the Indigeneity Forum today at 2 p.m. We're going to be showcasing their maps. You'll be blown away, trust me. And speaking of being blown away, how about this amazing stage art behind me? Beautiful, right? It's made by the incredibly talented Daniel McCoy Jr., one of the most celebrated contemporary Muskogee Creek and Potawatomi artists in Indian country today. He's an award-winning graduate of the American Indian Arts Institute. And as you can see, this year's stage art evokes the lush, regenerative ecosystem evoked in the theme of this year's conference imagery. So no matter who you are, please feel prepared to be immersed in an Indigenous experience of mutual sharing and respect here at Bioneers 2018. We invite each and every one of you to come hang out with us in the Indigenous Forum. and to be a part of this intertribal experience. Now, I know you all think I'm done, but I have one last note. We have Josephine Mandaman. She was supposed to be joining us in our blood memory panel on Sunday in the Indigenous Forum. She's a waterkeeper, she's Anishinaabe, she's a Medewan Lodge member, and she has carried water and walked all 10,000 miles of the Great Lakes to bring attention to our issues around water, not only for her tribal peoples, but for everybody. And she informed me that she wouldn't be able to make it to Bioneers this year. A couple of weeks ago, she had been admitted to the hospital, and they told her that they didn't know if she would even be able to get out or fly at all, certainly not within the month. And just recently, a couple of days ago, we learned that she has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Yeah, so there is a global moment of prayer for her happening today at 6 p.m. East Coast time, 3 p.m. our time. So we are going to be stopping whatever we're doing in the Indigenous Forum today to stop and pray for Josephine, and I invite all of you, wherever you're at 3 p.m., to stop and give a prayer in whatever way that feels right for you for Josephine. So thank you.